Hi guys, it's Ella. So, I did make some changes to my room. Um, I've had 3 readings today. I'm so happy. It's starting to pick up. And so I did 1 phone reading and 2 in-person readings. Very, very happy. I did add some color to the room, so I'm going to turn this around. Like I said, I'm recording, so I don't know if it's going to necessarily, stop recording or what it does, but I'm trying to do it slowly so that it doesn't make anybody dizzy. I haven't talked to my roommate because I do share this room, but right now she's currently only doing, phone readings. So I've had the luxury of being in this room by myself. And so I've taken the liberty of decorating a little bit, but I don't want to decorate too much because I would like to get her input because, you want to be fair, right? But this is what I did yesterday. So I put Ganesha up and I love him there. It just made me feel like, okay, I'm at home. Yes, I did get on the ladder and I did it myself. And then of course this belongs to the other lady, but I had bought this from this particular store and I had it in my home and it just seems like it resonates being here, I'm going to turn off the fan for a moment. It resonates being here because it says, let me see here, the sayings that it has on this tapestry is why I bought it to begin with. It says, may I become at all times, both now and forever, a protector for those without protection, a guide for those who have lost their way, a ship for those with oceans to cross, a bridge for those with rivers to cross, a sanctuary for those in danger, a lamp for those without a light, a place of refuge for those who lack shelter, and a servant to all in need. And this was written by the Dalai Lama. And of course this was done back on 2010, April 15th, and this was of my aura, which showed that I had a lot of healing ability. So that was taken with a special camera that reads your aura, and that's what it showed. Of course, can't go anywhere without my candles. Y'all already know. Look, see, they're talking. They love being here. The energy, the vibe is good. My abre camino so that it can bring more positive flow to me. And of course, my incense, which I had lit one already previously. I like to use Mira. That's myrrh. And of course, I brought along my book of runes just in case I needed it. But so that's so far what's going on with me here. The rest of the walls are still clear because, again, I want to be fair with the lady. I want to make sure that she gets to do as much with the room as I do. And if she likes what I've already done with the room, then we can leave it the way it is. And it's all about sharing is caring, and it's all about being in a good vibrational energy where when she's here, my cards go put away or go home with me, and when I'm here, well, she does the same. She's got her stuff that I don't touch because anybody that does what I do knows that unless we give permission to others, we don't touch other people's tools. That's just a no-no. That's not something you do. So things that I'm seeing that are coming up very soon. In 2 days' time, we are going to be reaching an alignment with moon in Cancer. And that's going to be a new moon, not a full moon. Some people have been getting confused and saying full moon accidentally. It's a new moon. And Cancer is a very emotional sign, okay? It's more emotional than Libra, if you believe that or not. So is Pisces. So with that said, what can you expect? You can expect that, well, you might have crying spats because it is something that is going to bring emotions to, to the current, right? So you may feel like you're emotional, But on the other hand, it's not going to be a negative for the majority of the astrological signs. It's not. It's going to be a positive because, as I keep telling you guys, even if you do shed a tear or two, it's cleansing. It's not I have to feel bad or I have to feel negative about myself or my situation. Changes are a coming. So we already know that. We already know a lot of change has come and a lot of change will come. Why do I keep saying that? Because from the 20th of July, which is the new moon, and again, I didn't know why I was saying, 20th of July for Libras during the Libra reading, but now I do understand because the 20th of July is actually a new moon in Cancer. Now, what is that going to bring? It's going to bring a month of a lot of emotional turmoil if you let it. If you do not let it bring you turmoil, then it won't. So, for example, Libra, I think you're pretty balanced right now. I think you got it going on. I think that you've got yourself in check, and I think that's a good thing. Hopefully somebody doesn't come in while I'm doing this, phone videotaping, because I like to get through everybody's sign. But for Libra in particular, I think you got it pretty straight. I think you know who you are. I think you got that pretty straight in your head. And if not, I think you're pretty much tuning in, fine-tuning that last little bit of yourself that needs to be fine-tuned. For my Scorpio friends, I think that emotionally you might have a little bit of a temper problem because you don't like showing your emotions. So you might have a little bit of a temper problem. For my Sagittarians, I think you're going to be fine because family is very important to you as a Sagittarian. So anything that has to do with coupling or anything that has to do with friendships or families, I just feel like you're going to be one of those people that sharing is caring. For my Leos, oh my gosh, please see this as an impetus, like a transitional time, for you, because Cancer goes into Leo, and whatever you start right now is going to have a big impact once Leo comes into play from July through August and even into some of September. So Leos, please get ready. Whatever it is you want to do, you better do it. You better take advantage of this time now. Same thing for the Libras. I don't mean to go back and forth, but same thing for Libras. Libra, right now you're unstoppable, and anything that you want to accomplish, you can pretty much do it. Capricorns, you need to be careful with your temper because Capricorn is aligned right now with I think it's Jupiter still, or Mars, and so you have to be careful with those alignments because you might be having situations where your temper gets a little bit out of control, and so you've got to keep your temper in check for the next month, because Cancer is not allowing you to be a calm person. And then opposing the god of war is not exactly a good thing. And even if when it goes into August time, for, like, let's say the time of Leo, you're still going to be bumping heads. So you're going to have to watch your words. You're going to have to watch that you don't get snappy or too much of an Aries. Aries, watch your words for definitely, because you're normally calm, you're normally placid, normally everything is underneath, seething just underneath, right? But Aries, until Venus comes back in alignment with the sign of Aries, I would be careful with my words, because words can be used as a double-edged sword and they can cut. And once you say something, people think that sorry is everything, and sorry is not everything, and especially if you don't mean it. Which brings me to Taurus. So Taurus, you really need, this is a time that you have to hurry up and catch up with the rest of the class. That's been very hard for you this last 4 months to catch up with the class, because it's like you're always turning in late homework, so to speak. And we know that the planets, the way they were aligned, and all these um, retrogrades, and then all the eclipses have been very hard on your sign. But all of those things are gone. Venus is back in alignment. Venus is back into going direct. So then there are no more excuses that the dog ate your homework. There's no more excuses that you just didn't get to turn it in, or that you forgot it at home. You have to do the work, Taurus. You have to, in order to grow. Let me see, who else? Who did I forget in here? Virgo. Virgo, you're not doing too bad. Lots of friends in your corner. You have lots of new acquaintances coming your way. You have a lot of people that are going to be attracted to your energy for this season. You are a good ear, so you will be listening to a lot of people's problems, or trying to give people advice. Let me see, who have I forgotten? Because I didn't do them in order, so I apologize for that, but I am at work and I'm not supposed to be doing this. So, let me see, Aquarius. Aquarius is not doing too bad. For being that Cancer is going to be very, very emotional. But Aquarius is pretty much a cool dude, or a cool cat, as they say, right? Aquarians really are very flexible people, but don't get them mad, because that's when you really see who they really are. So I want to say that Aquarius, you're not having too much of a bad time right now. Watch your monies. Don't overly spend, or don't spend unwisely. Don't make purchases in stocks. Don't purchase things you don't need. Cut and dry for this, Cancer season, for this month of Cancer, starting on the 20th of July here. Let me see, who did I forget? Anybody? No, I think I got you all, but if I did forget anybody, please forgive me. Please forgive me. Oh, Gemini. Gemini. Right now you are very much of two minds. Going into this Cancer season, you are going to very much be of two minds. And you already have the disability, or even ability, of having the mindset of two people. You're worse than a Libra. A Libra will weigh everything out, but Gemini literally can be two people. Like, you have a split personality. So you have to be very careful, because Cancer is going to either make you very, very the yes person, I'm going to do what you need me to do for you, or the hell no person, do I look like your taxi? Do I look like your mama? So just be very careful with people asking too much of you during the Cancer period, and also be careful not to be too much of a drama queen or king, because of the emotional aspect that comes along with Cancer. Okay? And Cancer, oh my God, can we just say Cancer, when they're good, they're so beautiful. Their being is just like, they make you happy just being around them, because they're usually very fun-loving people. They love adventure. They love new things. But a Cancer is also the sign of the crab, so they can be crabby. So give your mates, when I say mates, the part of the world that I live in is America. We're in the United States. We're in North America. So a mate to us is in a relationship, either a marriage or a relationship that is like a marriage, okay? I'm not talking about mates like your friends, like your schoolmates, okay? So give your family members, but especially your spouses, your mates, give them the space to be emotional. You can handle it for 1 month, guys, for my cross watchers, because they're really gonna need that space. If they need to purge, let them purge, And the other thing is that since it is Cancer season for that whole month, then anything that you want can occur. So take advantage of the time, take advantage of the situation. that you are going to be able to get what you want. I don't know if you're noticing, but I am. My eyes look really different, and this tends to happen when I get back into my spiritual works very heavily. My eyes either go very green or very dark, almost to a black. And right now they're almost like a gray, so that's really tripping me out. But anyway, um, yeah, I'm really liking my gig. I'm really happy I'm here. Gives me time to meditate, gives me time to write in between people coming in and telling me I have another person that's waiting on me, or in between appointments. And so I'm very happy. I'm very much in my zen. And let me see. I'm just trying to think. Just trying to think, make sure that I didn't forget anybody. If I did, please write me in the description below, and I'll let you know what's happening. I just wanted to do this all-encompassing of all the zodiacs, because I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that I'm thinking about you. I might have two jobs, but I'm still thinking about you, and I still want you to all be in balance. We're going to be talking more about after this July 20th passes. So probably, since I don't come to work on Monday night, I probably will be doing a video in reference to what the moon means for you and your sign in particular. Because I'm not sure I can do all 12 signs, because there's only so many hours in the day, and I'll only have 4 hours. But just know that this is just going to be an emotional transit. It's not going to be a very difficult transit for the Cancer moon, okay? But with the new moon, what I wanted to tell you all, as all 12 signs, the way it's going to be affecting you is with positive energies. And the reason I'm saying this is because the comet, I keep saying it like comment, the comet that just occurred, it had a tail intact. By what the by what the astrologers were saying about the comet, it actually had a tail that was intact. What does that mean for us as in our astrological signs, right? For our own individual selves, what does that mean? What does it really mean for us? What they were saying is that this is a time where we can expect that we can dream big and we can hope big, meaning whatever you wish for, whatever you want, make sure that you make it something big and that you really want, because this is going to be long lasting. All these transits and all these things that have been occurring had not occurred for 84 years in some instances, and then in others all the way back to the time of Nostradamus. So these are important times that we're living in. They're special times. The energy is special. The energy is both positive and negative, just like electricity is charged positive and negative, right? Ions, positive and negative. So we have to pick, what side are we on? Are we on the side of the pure light of God, Goddess, or are we on the negative side, and that's the direction our life is going to go in? And the only people that are going to have problems in all of the astrological signs are the ones that are not swimming with the current, swimming towards the direction that the water's flowing. Those that are swimming against the current and don't allow for these changes to take root, those are the ones that I still see that are kind of like maybe not drowning anymore like they were last month, but they're still trying to catch their breath in between, that next, swim, that next let's go through of motion. I still see them trying to catch their breath. And so that's why I'm making this video, because I'm trying to help you to understand it's getting better. The energy is getting better. But the key here that I'm trying to give away to you for free for just watching this video is, if you go with the tide, it's going to be smoother. But when you're trying to go against the tide and make the world or make the energies change exactly as you want them, and you haven't done the homework, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So the best thing you can do for yourself is start floating, be buoyant, get on your back, rest for a minute, let the water just flow and take you with that ebb. And then once you have caught on that you can start going with the tide now, that you're going with the flow of the water, then you can start swimming again and you're going to gain ground. But if you're not going to do the homework for any of my astrological signs, if you're not going to do the homework, you're not willing to listen to spirit, you're not willing to put in the effort on your part, this is going to be a bad next 5-6 months that I keep telling you guys about. Because we're not looking at getting out of certain transits and certain energies for another 5 to 6 months. So if you do your homework and you do what Spirit's asking of you, your sign, your person, and you quit trying to say, my dog ate my homework, or I'm too tired to exercise, or I can't eat right because I don't have time to cook, or whatever your excuses are. I can't be nice because I'm bitter and I want to stay in my bitterness. Whatever excuses you have, trust me, Spirit doesn't care anymore. They want to see you put in the effort and do the work so they can help you. So they're going to be the kind of mother, father figure that, or even uncle as I call them, to help you get yourself further along the food chain, get you what you want out of life. But you got to do the work. And if you're not willing to do the work, then you're going to be left behind. And you know what? I've never had to do summer school, but I bet you anything, those kids that have had to go to school during the summer and not take that summer vacation that all the other kids have, I bet you they're not going to be liking it. And as a matter of fact, I can guarantee they'll be kicking cans all the way down the street. So do the homework. Watch my videos or any other videos that you feel that are resonating with you on the YouTube channels, on astrological signs. And you know what? Do your homework, because it's worth it. Right now, we are in a phenomenal time energy-wise. We can manifest things so fast if we have the law of attraction working correctly. But if I'm thinking I really want this room purple and I keep buying black things to put in here, then I'm manifesting incorrectly. Something's not working there. I'm just giving an example. But anyway, I love you guys. Before they call me and say I have someone else waiting for me, I don't want them to cut the video, and I don't want to, not give you a whole video. So I'll just say, I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Love you guys. Be careful. Take care. Again, if I didn't do something, some astrological sign, if I forgot, please forgive me. I'm trying to do everything all at once, and there's only time enough to do one thing perfectly right, but there's time to do everything in a generosity, right, in coming from the heart chakra, trying to sharing is caring. Much love to you guys. Love and light. This is Ella from Ancient Ways Tarot, and I hope you like this video. I hope it helps. Bye. Peace.